G'day guys, we've got a bit of an international taste test today. This one courtesy of A_Spoonman from YouTube, or Frank. Frank's from Germany, so thank you very much for sending us in, Frank. It actually arrived quite a ways ago. You might remember the unboxing, so it's taken a while to get around to it. Apologies for that. But we've got quite a neat selection of treats and snacks and bits and pieces from Germany here. I think what we'll do, we'll just dive straight in, get things heated up that need to be heated. At this stage I think it's just this one here, and crack in. And first up we have a entree looking ready to eat type dish in a foil pack, and I believe this is Balkan sausage with rice. I could be wrong, but that's the best translate I could get. So this is the only thing that needs heating in this whole pack, and after doing a wee bit of translation here, it seemed a bit risky. You just needed to remove the cardboard, peel off the foil top, and what looks like obviously metal container here, I think you could actually put that in the microwave. The translation didn't instill me with too much confidence, so I think we'll go with the old-fashioned way here. So, to the Mark II field wok. Now, since we've moved house, we've had to reacquaint ourselves with electric hobs, basically, whereas previously we had gas. So, that's pretty disappointing. So the Mark II field wok we have here is a dedicated electric wok, basically, powered by a hydrogen fuel cell. No, just kidding. It's just a Breville, but works very well. If you're thinking about electric woks, they are not too bad. Now let's check out the Deutschland, this extremely long sausage. And Frank did actually mention that he was a little bit concerned about sending this through, and I think we actually have a best before date there of the 2nd. I think it's now about the 14th, so I'm not entirely sure how this was supposed to be stored, but I did pop it in the fridge just to extend it out a bit. There we go, give it a smell. That smells quite nice. Doesn't look too bad either. I believe this was meant to go in the pea soup, the herbs wurst, so we might give that a try. Let's have a quick sample of that sausage now. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. It's just kind of like a fancy frankfurter, basically. There's not much spice to it or anything like that. It's just a nice meaty taste. And this one here, pepperoni roll, biffy. Looks pretty cool. What have we got on here for a date? 13th of the 1st, 15. Whether that's a packing date or best before, a little hard to tell. There we go, it's a bread product, and it smells a lot like the long life or shelf stable bread you get in MREs. It's certainly not that fresh smell. And there we go, we've got a stick of pepperoni in it, and I think not too much else. Give that a try. Yeah, that's not bad. I can imagine that being much better warmed up. But it's funny, you don't. It seems a little bit lonely there with that sausage, and it's just like it's asking for some sauce, filling the rest of it up. But not bad at all. Cheese and chives sandwich. It's pretty good. It's very light. What we have here is just what it says on the packet. 2 bits of cracker consistency with this kind of filling in it. Cheese and chives, cream and chives, that kind of thing. What does it smell like? Not too much of a smell. It does, you can smell the chives though. Let's give it a shot. Break off a bit, yep. Definitely quite cracker-like in its consistency. The actual filling is very creamy. Yeah, I really like that. Nice crunch to it, nice bready type crunch as opposed to a cracker. And the filling is quite subtle, but it definitely adds. So as you can see, you can squeeze it out there. So that's the consistency for you, and it adds that necessary little bit of moisture, I suppose, to the whole equation. Pretty cool. Sonnenkornbrot. So again, this is bread, and I do love the packaging for these things. Where's the other pack? Eat this bread and it will improve your chances. There we go. So let's crack into these. I did become quite a fan of this type of bread ever since the infamous German ration review. You'll find that this does have 2 pieces in it. There we go. Yeah, it looks kind of like a flooring tile, or a building product, something like that. But I can assure you, it tastes much better. It's quite moist from being in these sealed packs. By itself, it just sort of oozes health. It seems a little bit funny tasting at first, but after you have a few bites, it's something you can get quite used to. It's quite a complex development of flavors, for a bread anyway. That's very cool. Other pack here, and I will put in subtitles. This should be a better way, detailing exactly what it is. Making a heck of a mess. There we go, similar type deal, just a different colour and slightly different texture. It smells pretty much exactly the same, the consistency is the same. So I think they're supposed to be eaten in this order, this one and then this one. This one gets you looking good, and then the other one seals the deal. Give this a little bit of a tidy up. Magic. And here we have another thing from Biffy. This one is a pizza snack. Again, along similar lines, I'd imagine you'd see these sorts of things at the gas station kind of deal. Again, it's got a bit of a bread coating. Very pizzery type smell coming from it. And there we go. So I think we've got some pepperoni, cheese I believe, and a pizza type sauce. I'll give that a little sample. Yeah, I like that. It is as you'd expect from looking at it. Yeah, just a sort of approximation of a pizza flavour. You got quite a lot of that piece of tomato sauce. And the cheese, again, it would have been good heated up. I think I should have done that, but you can get the idea. Very cool. So we have a pickup, which is like a chocolatey biscuit type affair. Oh yeah, it's like a chocolate biscuit sandwich. Oh, well, it looks like quite solid. It looks like just a real lump of chocolate in there. It's not easy to pull apart. Let's give that a whirl. Yeah, it's the same all the way through. Oh, I know who's going to like that. Here we have some chocolate, or a caramel cream, I think. Not the easiest thing in the world to open. Oh, there we go. I have 4 pieces, and I think we have, yeah, caramel center. Wow, really good. Yeah, it certainly tastes like some good quality chocolate, and that creamy center is yeah, just to die for. Lovely. It gives you an idea of the kind of period when this was sent. I think it was very, very close to Christmas. Oops. Chocky Santa. I think we'll leave that to the boss to do the honours. And some of these packagings, you just got to wonder whether they're having a laugh. What do we got here? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these little puppies, and it looks like, is that cherry? Cherry flavour? Candy? Okay, quite soft. I think it's going to be chewy. Yep, they certainly are chewy and very nice. And again, it kind of caters to my love of artificial cherry flavour. And we got some jagged wurst here, which translates to hunting sausage. Whether that is true or not, we'll see. Schweinfleisch, so I think that's pork meat, I believe. Let's crack it open. There we go. It looks and smells like pate, really, but the consistency is a bit harder. You actually see chunks on it, so we'll give that a try. And no, I'm not going to lick it off the knife. Yeah, that is really nice. It's a slightly more solid consistency than pate, but when you eat it, it sort of goes down on the same consistency of pate, if that makes any sense at all. Very creamy, and nice light flavours there too, just sort of vaguely sausagey. We'll try it on some of this bread. That's nice. What I am discovering about this bread is you need some pretty strong flavours to overpower the flavour of the bread, you know, if you even need to do that. There we go here, Leberwurst. I do believe this is more like pate. Yeah, it certainly looks like it. Yep. Flavours are very similar between these two. Let's try it on that. Yep, it's certainly a liver-based product. And personally, I prefer this, the hunting sausage. I mean, they're two different things really. But yeah, that's more me. Coca-Cola. Now I understand this is caffeine enriched chocolate, energy chocolate. Look at that. It's pretty cool. We go to a great deal of effort. Looks like we've got 2 layers of it. And a dark chocolate. Oh, that's pretty good. It just tastes like very high cocoa dark chocolate, but it almost tastes like baking chocolate, if you've tried that. We have some Haribo Haribo, however you say it, beers. Different packs. And completely different here, pasta frutta. Now I have heard some horror stories about the sugar-free versions of these Haribo beers, so I'm glad these are not that type. I've heard they may cause a bit of a laxative type effect, so yeah, it's probably the last thing you want to be chucking into your kids. Here we go. These are odd wee shapes actually. Yeah, this isn't the first time I've had Haribo jelly products, and I do quite like them because they're not overly sweet. These are the pasta fruity versions, they're covered in sugar. And your good old gummy bears. But wait, there's more. Troppy fruity. It's all, as the name implies, fruit shaped and I'm assuming flavoured. Actually, these are my favourite. Different consistency, not as tough and gummy as the other ones. These are much more, much softer to get through, and the flavours are really quite nice. Nice subtle fruit. We have another one of these, Keks and Nuts. I'll translate that. I did it on the last video, but I think I'm getting just a tad lazier today. I'll have to do it afterwards. Oh look, I think this might be, might have nuts in there. Definitely got something going on. Is that nuts? Yeah. Delicious. I'm not sure if they are exactly nuts, but whatever they were crunchy. We'll find out. We've got some Dijkstra energy tabs here, all individually wrapped with a neat little entry into them. Great. And we do see like there's 2 in each pack. So background, just white. Let's see what they taste like. They don't really smell like anything. Not bad. They kind of just dissolve away to nothing in your mouth. They're just vaguely sweet. But I think after this Coca-Cola and the Dijkstras, I think I'm going to be bouncing off the walls. We do have some drinks here, effervescent drinks, a few different flavours, Himbeer, Orange, Zitrone and Waldmeister. Now I'm saying that wrong obviously. I do understand that one of these flavours is a bit controversial. I can't remember what it is, but I think it might be the green one. It has a bit of an acquired taste. But let's try them. I understand these are effervescent, so we should have a bit of a show. And this is the Waldmeister flavour. Yep, and they are fizzing away. Good a wee stir. To mix these up in 200 ml. I'll give that a try. The green one, not much flavour going on. There's still a little bit that's refusing to mix in. Now that flavour is pretty hard to place. I think this is maybe the one that they were talking about. It's not unpleasant at all, it's just really impossible to say. Kind of like a lime licorice-y. I don't know. It's really hard. but not unpleasant at all. Let's try another flavour. This is the lemon flavour. Yeah, it's nice. Tastes like a normal lemon powdered drink. And orange. It's probably my favourite so far. The effervescence gives it a nice little dimension, just a little bit of bubbliness. So pretty neat drinks. And lastly, this is the beer flavour from the red pack, which tastes basically just like raspberry. So Balkan sausage with rice, if that's what it is. It's been heating up in the Mark II field wok for quite a while now. And here we have it. Ooh. Smells good. Yeah, looks good. I'm going to bust out the fill cutlery kit here. What should we go for? I think we'll go for the spoon. There we go, we've got big chunks of sausage and rice with some veggies, corn, it's like peas, green pepper, red pepper. Yeah, all in quite a nice tomatoey type sauce or coating, I guess, like a pasta sauce. Try some of the sausage. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. There's quite a lot of sausage in here too. There you go, that sausage is, it's not too heavily seasoned. Well, how would you describe it? Let me just try. Yeah, just like quite a good normal sausage. Not your old cheapo, you know, budget barbecue pack sausage, but an actual, you know, more like a proper sausage, but just very, you know, on the mild side. There's nothing fancy going on with flavors. Obviously, this is a product for mass consumption, so you don't want to alienate people. Too many wild flavors. But in saying that, it doesn't need any seasoning. You know, no salt and pepper needed here. So the last thing we need to do here is make up the pea soup. It's in a very sort of sausage-like packet. Actually, at first I did think it was sausage, and it is separated. And from reading these things here, it looks like 6 of these will make 1.5 litres of the soup, and 1 will make 250 ml. So I think we'll go with the 250 ml, and we'll get some water boiled, pop that in the glass. Alright, water boiled. I'm going to pop in our chunk of, I do believe it's pea and bacon soup, but I'll have to confirm. And want about 250 ml of water. I think Frank actually did send the big Deutschlander sausage, mentioning that it was really good in here, so I'm going to add a few bits of those to do it justice. This is slowly disintegrating. It does have me wondering though now whether I was meant to add that to a pot of a rolling boiling water instead of just chucking you know, some freshly boiled stuff in there, because that is quite a considerable chunk. So let's de-chunk it a bit. Okay, just give it a few minutes to do its thing. It's going to stay hot for a while. Ouch, still very, very hot. That is mixed in quite nicely and thickened up, so give it a smell. We can smell, we can certainly smell those bits of sausage I put in. But it does smell sort of vaguely pea-like. Give it a try. Wow, that's really nice. I'm quite impressed. A lot of flavour comes out of that wee tab, and I Yeah, I quite like the whole tab concept over the normal sachets you get. But that's very thick, doesn't need any seasoning. It's very meaty tasting, so I think it's got that bacon flavour in there. Perhaps it even has bacon, real bacon bits. You see those little flecks. But the sausage certainly jazzes that up. It's not overwhelmingly pea-like. I mean, it's kind of like a cream of pea soup. That's very nice, and I understand this to be a very old, traditional type dish, and excellent sort of soldier food. So, I mean, since 1889, you can see. Yeah, very cool. So thank you very much, Frank. That's an awesome haul you sent in here for us to sample, and I think we'll just chuck a sample plate in front of the boss and see what she thinks about it. Cheers.
Thank you, Frank.
Alright, honey, so we got quite a plate there. Little bits and pieces. Don't eat all of it.
Why?
But you can try it. So you just pick what you want, and I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
That is... it's like a bread hot dog. It is.
Let me see.
You like that one? You don't have to eat all of it, sweetheart. Now it did take off, for those with keen eyes, it did take off the chocolate, caffeine chocolate of course, and the dextrose pills. Oh, straight into the Chocky Centre? Alright. No, don't have any more. You've got a lot to try there. Yeah, that's just chocolate. I think it was chocolate with crunchy bits. Yeah, you're right in your element, are you? You love this stuff. And that's pea soup too, in the glass. If you want to try it. Good? Yeah, it's pretty good. That's a hot dog? Or a Deutschlander? That's just a chocolate biscuit. Mm-hmm.
Gummy bees.
Gummy beers. That one's going to take you ages to chew, honey. Why don't you try the sausage?
Okay. Where
with
is
the
it?
spoon.
Ah, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
This is you. Ah, why does this sausage?
What do you think?
Yummy.
Okay, you can try the other things.
Okay. Ah.
That's bread. Have you seen bread like that before? It's bread and pate, I think that's the one you got there. Let me try the other one, see which one you prefer.
Ah.
Well, that's the, I think, cheese and chives? Cream and chives? You still got the other bit of bread, sweetheart. That's got the hunting sausage.
Where?
The other one. That one. No, by you. No. That one. The other one's different. By your left hand.
Is this left?
Yep.
Here.
Yeah. And that one there, that's a pizza. No, this one. Yep, that's like a pizza bun.
No.
Do you like that one? Alright, and the rest are just lollies, so I think we know what they're going to taste like. But anyway, what do we say to Frank?
Thank you, Frank.
Alright, thanks heaps, Frank. That was a great little sample there. Thanks guys for watching.
Bye.
Just found a curious little feature of Google Translate where it actually does live translations using more or less the same font from the packaging, but as you can see, it doesn't really get it right. And here we have some Dijkstra Energy tabs. Classic.
Oh, I see nothing. I was not here. I did not even get up this morning.